Hello, this is Dr. Aubrey Wallace, and this is the EOE report for this week, January 8th through 14th, 2024. Thanks for beginning your 2024 Embody Your Evolution year with me. If you are enjoying these, please like and share these with friends. It helps me to spread this out into the community so we can embody our evolution with even more people. Okay, last week we had a Chakra 4 focus, so hopefully you found your people, felt clear about who to connect to and who to start getting those relationships going with again. And we had the big carrot dangling in the sky here, so I hope you were able to notice, what was it that you were at, whatever you're after, if your dream is there in front of you, leading you to where you need to be, or if it might have been dangling something that was a little bit not the promise you wanted, that you were paying attention to what to care about and what to let go. This week we move into a Chakra 2 focus, and Chakra 2 is a focus on take a risk, step out, get into your power, do it, right? Just push through, get her done. That's second chakra level. So you might want to pay attention to your gut level on instinct on things and go ahead and step out, move forward, and take a risk. This week, we had a beautiful kind of willow tree come through on the EmBody map. And we had the feeling of this map, I think, is the most important aspect of this map. If you were to imagine yourself standing underneath a willow and the way it feels to have their branches just blow and sweep and touch, and how soft that is, and how much it helps you feel kind of a water feeling and a grounded earth feeling at the same time. I think that's the energy of this map. It looks like the tree itself is in the color of Mother Nature green also. So I think there along the whole left side of the map is this beautiful reminder that we need to receive through Mother Nature. It also means that we will receive everything we need in that color. And the ancestral color is in the soil here on the right. So I do think we have a little bit of ancestral pattern kind of at the roots of this tree. Willow trees too have, historically, they have kind of soft, light roots. They don't have to go in super deep. Well, this one probably went in a little deeper. It's big. But usually willow trees can, their branches can sprout in new trees all over the place. So their roots are more broad than they are deep. So that might be a piece of this message as well. Just keeping yourself a little bit on the surface this week, but definitely staying in the flow of being grounded and remembering that you'll have everything you need. We had lots of different colors come through on the branches here. It looks like the primary three, these three, 1, 2, actually 4, 3 and 4. These all are in the color of surrender to grace. So I think we have a lot. There's a foundation number in there. The number 4 means the foundation, or setting the foundation for the future, is in that color of surrender. And it does look to me like those vines or those branches had many flowers on them. So we have, that one doesn't, but these three do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flowers on this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one, and 3 on that one near the tree. So it feels to me like we have a 753 coming in. 7 is the number of cycles, returning, moving through cycles, a lot of rebirth or change. The number 5 is actually just pure change. It's time to do it, moving through the change itself. And the number 3 is more around stability, around emotional states, so kind of bringing yourself back to kind of an emotional stability point. So it seems like this week there's some surrender, and there will be these blossoms of the end of cycles, of the changes that are needing to be made, and hopefully bringing some emotional stability for you in life. And then there's one that's just unlimited there, which is kind of nice too. So, it looks like that middle one, the 5 is actually on evolutionary growth leap, not on the surrender to grace. So we have surrender to grace, evolutionary growth leap is the change, and then surrender to grace again for the balance. These other two look unlimited. We had some unconditional love ones. That one's the longest from top to bottom on the right side. So I think a lot of the work this week is going to be around remembering to be unconditionally loving with yourself and on the feminine and masculine aspects. We had superpowers come in here with one bolt, one line there, big line of superpowers. And it looks like these 5 blossoms on the evolutionary growth leap, and then the one nearest to the tree are both evolutionary growth leaps. So I think there is a lot of evolving going on this week. There's a lot of need for surrender, allowing grace in. And then we had 2 big, long, kind of fluffy, and when I drew them, they felt a lot more fluffy branches of star beings. So it felt like there was a lot of softness coming in from the star beings, and there were 2 huge, almost lotus-like blossoms that came in on the star being branches this week. So I do think we have some new things coming in to help us from the star being kingdom or star being realm. I don't know if they're a kingdom or a queendom or whatever the heck they are, but those stars, the star being ones, have resilience of the heart in the color on the flowers. So I think that the star beings are bringing us some resilience, probably both in the 2nd chakra level and in the heart chakra level this week. And then hanging blooms. Hanging is in the color of expression. So there's a sense here of, I don't know, I get a sense of like hanging on every word, or a feeling of, paying close attention to how you're expressing. And the blooms is in the color of change. So it does feel to me like anytime there's a flower blooming on a map, it's a new, a beginning or a blossoming of a pattern that has already been seeded. So it seems to me like we're hanging on things kind of blooming for us that we've been working towards this week, and we will have everything we need. There's a big tree there telling us. You might even just look up the willow energy for yourself. To me, the willow has to do kind of with calming and, in medicine, pain management, among other things. But you might look and see what willow means to you this week. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.